We're in the midst of a global energy crisis. Energy prices are skyrocketing and in some places have doubled in about a year. This has resulted in a global scramble for clean and economically efficient energy. And guess what fits that bill perfectly? Nuclear energy. And what do you need for nuclear energy? Uranium. So demand for uranium is about to go nuclear. I'm Biko Konstantinos, and that's what we're going to talk about today. If you like investing, why don't you crack this video a like? And if you want to hear from me on a broad range of financial topics, consider subscribing to my channel. I can guarantee that you most likely won't regret it. Now, could uranium be the next big thing? Let's check it out. So prices of everything has been going up strong, but prices of energy has gone into overdrive because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russia is a very large exporter of oil and natural gas, and much of the world is trying to remove their dependence on Russian oil and gas. So because of the geopolitical conflict, most of the world is looking for ways to remove their dependency on Russian oil and gas. Because of this, I've seen a renewed interest in nuclear energy as a potential solution to this energy crisis. And the reasons for this? Nuclear energy is one of the cleanest forms of energy. It is very efficient, and new technologies could allow it to be produced very economically. So why is nuclear energy on the verge of a renaissance? Let's see what this CNBC article has to say. So humans first developed fission energy, which was initially used on the atomic bomb. However, after that, we worked out how to use fission for electricity production. So from the 1950s, nuclear energy started to increase, but the 3 Mile Island accident and the Chernobyl meltdown created a great deal of fear that nuclear energy couldn't be controlled safely. So since the 1980s, the use of nuclear energy has remained pretty flat in the US and currently produces around 19% of the country's electricity. So more recently, we had the Fukushima nuclear accident in Japan, and just this year we saw some nuclear reactors in Ukraine captured by Russia. So with nuclear energy powering the most devastating weapon, combined with all these accidents we've seen, why is it suddenly seeing renewed interest? Well, that's because it's one of the cleanest energy sources producing no greenhouse gases. And combating climate change is one of the world's top priorities at the moment. Even the World Economic Forum is saying that nuclear energy can be the turning point in the race to decarbonize. Love them or hate them, the World Economic Forum are a big influencer when it comes to future policies. This article, which is taken from their latest annual meeting, states that nuclear is gaining increasing support in the battle against climate change. Reaching net zero carbon emissions will require a doubling of nuclear capacity, and technology such as small modular reactors and spent fuel repositories are increasing nuclear accessibility and safety, which could allay many fears and help countries to start embracing nuclear energy. So nuclear energy is starting to gain increased acceptance and is now being seen as a key priority to address climate change. Now, as well as fighting climate change, we currently have an energy crisis which was brought about by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Due to this military action, we've seen energy prices skyrocket, which has forced countries to look at increasing their energy independence so they don't have these sort of energy shocks that we've seen recently. So this current energy shortage/crisis could add further demand for nuclear energy. With technology improvements, nuclear energy is becoming safer. New projects are helping to solve the issue of what to do with nuclear waste, and we now have innovative products such as small modular reactors, which could be a viable option for countries where large nuclear reactors aren't the right choice. These small modular reactors are quicker and more affordable to build and have a greater level of safety inherent in their design. So for that reason, they might really start to take off across different countries. Okay, so it's clear there's a renewed interest in nuclear energy. So how can we potentially profit? Uranium is the key commodity used to create nuclear energy, and thorium is another radioactive heavy metal that can be used as well. So the move towards nuclear energy could see increased demand for both uranium and thorium. And this could potentially lead to higher prices for those commodities, which will then mean that miners of uranium and thorium will be able to sell at higher prices, which should mean that they'll become more profitable. So for that reason, one of the best ways to potentially profit from this push to go nuclear is to buy uranium and thorium miners on the stock market. Now, buying any miners is normally a high risk, high reward venture because the business of mining is not easy. But because of this volatility, the rewards can be exceptional. Looking at the historical price of uranium, we can see that there was a massive spike leading up to 2007. During this period, uranium mining stocks went through the roof. So if you were to look at the charts of any major uranium miner, you'd see a very sharp rise in their stock price around this period. However, after that spike, there was a quick retracement and the uranium price languished for about 10 years after that manic period. So since bottoming around 2018, the uranium price has started to show some renewed strength. Here's a chart showing the current uranium price. The price was sitting around $30 in 2021, but had this very sharp spike in August which took it to $50. We then saw another spike in 2022 taking it to $65, and we've since seen a retracement and it's currently trading just above $50 US. So the uranium price definitely looks to be in an uptrend, which indicates increasing demand. Now, if you'd like some more information about investing in uranium stocks or uranium exchange traded funds, check out this video here. In my opinion, we're in the early days of a new rush towards nuclear energy, which will greatly benefit uranium. But what do you think? Do you think uranium and thorium could be one of the standout commodities over the next several years? Buying early into a multi-year trend can give some of the greatest returns. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And since you're here, why don't you subscribe to my channel? You won't regret it. Well, I hope not. I'm Biko Konstantinos, and I'll catch you in my next video.